Hi, it's Jim Gilmer, Program Manager for the USATF Online Course Certification System. Today, what I'm going to do is just do a walkthrough for you guys on the certification of a calibration course from the time the measurer submits the data through the review process all the way up to putting it in the database. So let's go, and we're going to use our prepackaged usernames. So we're going to start with I'm a measurer, user is the sign in password. Sign in. Go to the dashboard, click over on New Steel Tape Sheets. We'll call this my Cal Test 1000 for a 1,000-foot calibration course. We'll put it at right here in New York. We're going to be measuring in feet, and we're going to be measuring our temperature in Fahrenheit units. So we click continue. So all that information is right up here. You can see. We're going to start with our pavement temperature, which was, let's say it was 70 degrees that day. Beautiful sunny day on January 12th. And the time, let's just make it easy, 1 o'clock p.m. Let's say 72 when we finished up the same day. We finished up around 2:15. So now we go down to our measurements. The first measurement, we're using a 100-foot tape. We set out 10 tape lengths, no partial measurements. Okay, so our measured distance was 1,000 feet. You can see here. On the second measurement, again, we used our 100-foot tape. This time, however, we did 9 full tape lengths, 99 feet, 11.5 inches. Okay, and our measured distance was 98.9583. Okay, down here in the green box, the calculations have been done behind the scene for the average measurement, 999.9792, the average temperature, 71 degrees, and we also have the temperature correction factor put in. So the temperature correction factor times the average raw measurement gives us our corrected measurement of 99.985 feet. Okay, now we come down to the course adjustment. We're going to make this a 1,000-foot course. Okay, so we're going to have to add 0.200 of an inch. I don't know how we'll measure that out, but we'll do it somehow. And then we're going to save that form. Now we come back to our steel tape sheet dashboard. You can see we can delete it right now if we want to. Here's our creation date. Here's the name of the course. It's ready for application, and we can, right from here, apply for certification. So now we go to the application form. The information that we have about the course is pre-filled. We're going to go right to the names and duties of the team measurers. So Bill, so there's Gil. Bill was the lead tape and did the spring scale. And Bob, the tape. All right. Now, probably one of the most important parts of the application form is to upload the map. So we're going to browse to where we have a map. I have one right here at my 1,000-foot calibration course. There's an image of it. I've uploaded that to the form. Now, how are the start and finish points marked? PK nails with white paint is what I used. The altitude, let's say, was just 100 feet above sea level. We used 10 foot-pounds with the spring scale to put the tension on the tape. And was it free of any kinks, crimps, or splices? Yes. Bicycle counts for the full calibration course. Let's say it was 4,000 counts and 400 counts for any one tape length. We did 10 tape lengths. So you can see our number of full tape links matches the expected number of tape links. So we're good there. Finally, we're going to click the checkbox to attest that the calibration course is straight on the paved surface and that the start and finish points were accessible by bicycle. What this does is saves the form and passes it on to the certifier, the next person in the review chain. And we'll go there in just a minute. But first, I want you to see that we're back at the steel tape sheet dashboard. You can see that the status is pending review. We can review the course history. You can see that, the time and date stamp of when it was submitted. We can view the measurement if we want. This is what we actually put in. We'll go back and then we can view the application form, and you can see we can actually take a quick look at the PNG copy of the map that we uploaded. So everything looks good. It's already we can't edit this. Okay. But it's good for this, the measurer may want to go back and look and see what they did. Okay, so we'll sign out as a measurer. Now we're going to sign in as a certifier. I'm a certifier. User is the password. Sign in now. Now we go to the dashboard. Here's this top is if the regional certifier has any courses that they are reviewing. And there's no road courses yet, but we have a cal course, and that's the one that we just submitted. And before we get to approve or deny, we're going to check it. Let's check the view history. We can see the date and the timestamp of when the course was submitted. And the files. Okay. Let's look at the PDF files first, the steel tape data sheet. Okay, here is the PDF form, and you can see all the measurements that we had there. I'll let you inspect this on your own. We can download this form. We can print it out from here. Let's go back. Let's see if it's the same as the raw data. Okay, and everything looks pretty much the same. Looks good. All right. We'll go back and check the certification application. And here we have a PDF that has all the information, as well as the, copy of the map for the certifier to review. So at this point, this is just simply review documentation, but the certifier has the option of downloading it or printing it out if they don't want to look at it on the screen. All right, let's go back here. Everything is looking good on this, so I'm going to go ahead and approve it as a certifier, as a regional certifier. This takes me to the next screen, which is generating the measurement certificate. All right, so we have all of the data that we need to certify the course right there. The only thing is this isn't signed. So in case there's any problems, you can always cancel out, but this looks okay. So we're going to go ahead and sign it. We've got the certification code right here. So in the date, everything looks good. We'll go ahead and sign it. So I'm a certifier, has signed this course, and is going to actually approve it by clicking on approve. So now this is going to bring up the map. Now that we've approved the certificate, we're going to look at the map. And the map is going to be in full screen view, so you can get a good look at it. And then we can apply the stamp. So I'm going to adjust the stamp slightly, put it where I want it. I want it right in the middle here. That looks kind of good. All right. And then I'm going to click Stamp and Save. Okay. The course, as you can see, is out of the certifier's queue. It's gone on to the next reviewer in the chain, which is the vice chair. So we'll sign out as the certifier, and we'll sign in as a VC. I'm a vice chair. User. Now, here's the vice chair's queue, their pending queue. There's the course. Let's look at the review history really quickly. We can see that, okay, that's when the measure sent it in and submitted it. This is when the certifier actually got the course and for approval. If I want to take a look at the steel tape sheet in a PDF or the certification application in a PDF, again, I'm looking at the same things that the certifier did, but I can also look at the certification packet as a vice chair. That loads the certification packet, which includes in this case, the certificate and the map that was stamped by the certifier. So we can see that everything is there, and that looks pretty much in order. Again, we can download or print this if we choose at this point, but this looks pretty good. Again, I have the options of looking at the raw data in the form fields, but I don't need to. I already looked at the PDFs and they look fine. All right, so we'll click off the View Documents. We'll go over to Approve the Course, which sends it to the next person in the chain, and that would be the course registrar. So we'll sign out as the VC, sign in as the course registrar. Okay, so here we have the pending queue for the course registrar for reviews. The registrar can actually look at, the chain, the application review history, see that it was passed on by the vice chair, can go ahead and review all of the same information, if necessary, can add an overwrite a certification code, but in this case, that's not necessary. So the registrar is going to go ahead and approve this course, which will take it out of the registrar's queue. We're going to, now let's see, that should have put it right in the database. So right here from the registrar's queue, we can look at the course database. We're going to look at the year of certification, 2019. There's not much in here, so we'll pull everything up. It should be just one course. So here we have 19001 IC for I'm a certifier. That's the certification identification number. All of the information that we need, for the course is right here. Okay, and this isn't active yet, but we'll talk about that at another time. All right, so let's pull up the certificate. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so there is the certificate. Let's say the certifier, or the registrar at this point, or this could be anybody who's pulling this document. They want to save it. It's actually saved here with the certification code and the name. My call test, I just typoed, and they can actually save it. And here's how it looks in a PDF application and can be printed out if necessary, whatever from there. So that's it for right now. We'll go back and we're going to sign out. Oh, I do want to go back to the measurers. Let's go back to the measurers queue and see what happens here. We'll go to My Steel Tape Sheets in the measurer. You can see that the measurer can now see that the course is approved, and they can also, from this point, view the certification packet in the same way that the certifier, the VC, and the registrar did. They can also go on the course database and pull the course up from there, too. Okay. So that's pretty much it for just a straight-through review course. Now, in the next video, I'll go through the denial process and how that works.